Have you ever stopped to think about how life can surprise us, even when we try to control every aspect of it? In a world where even machines can disappoint us, we constantly seek stability that is rarely found externally. But what if the key to true peace lies within ourselves? It is in this balance between external expectations and our internal response that not only happiness resides, but lasting joy. Today, let's explore how Sadhguru teaches us to differentiate between seeking happiness and cultivating genuine joy, a journey that can change not only how we see the world, but how we live in it. So, life never unfolds exactly as we expect, right? Even as we live with machines, they eventually disappoint us too, don't they? Machines seem to bother us daily for one reason or another. The world around us rarely meets our ideal expectations. Sometimes, external circumstances confront us with unexpected challenges and situations that test our adaptability. If we anchor our happiness solely in these variable circumstances, we are inevitably setting ourselves up for disappointment. It's like building our expectations on unstable ground. However, true peace arises when we find the balance between what happens out there and our internal response. It is in this delicate balance that we discover the ability to maintain our serenity, even in adversity. When plans don't go as we wish, it's natural to seek external solutions. But it is in introspection that we find the true answer for lasting peace. In fact, the big problems in life often boil down to small decisions, such as choosing a job or a partner. These are significant decisions, but they are not the only things that define our happiness, right? So, let me ask, who decides how you feel inside? Happiness is not just a fleeting emotion. It shapes the quality of our lives, wouldn't you agree? It's more than just a state of mind. Isn't happiness the ultimate goal? We all wish to experience moments of happiness, but how many of us truly seek genuine joy? Sadhguru teaches that by linking our happiness to external factors, we are inevitably subject to disappointments and frustrations. The real question is, should we pursue happiness conditioned by external circumstances, or would it be wiser to seek internal and constant joy? Sadhguru offers valuable insights on how to cultivate a life grounded in genuine joy, which is not at the mercy of external fluctuations. Isn't it fascinating how joy is self-generated, while happiness often depends on external validation? I tried to practice this on my own, but I found it challenging to sustain those moments of joy. I experienced true joy when I was completely immersed in something I loved. However, I noticed that this joy quickly dissipated as I began to value others' opinions too much. How can we cultivate and sustain this intrinsic joy, protecting it from the influence of fleeting happiness that comes from outside? Understanding the crucial distinction between these two emotional experiences becomes essential for our inner journey. Isn't it a form of mental slavery? If someone dictates your internal state, whether you're happy or not, pleasant or unpleasant, doesn't that limit your freedom? Isn't there something more oppressive than allowing others to control our inner peace, right? Life rarely unfolds exactly as we wish, and perhaps that's even better. After all, where would be the excitement in a perfectly predictable existence without challenges? Isn't it true that when things go wrong, we instinctively look up for guidance? It's a common human response. Even now, as students, we may find that a good 60–70% of life goes our way. But after getting married, who knows how this balance may change? So the journey of life will never unfold exactly as we expect, and that's perfectly acceptable. Even the most advanced machines cannot guarantee perfection. However, we can assert with certainty that understanding what resides within us and what is outside is crucial. It is a privilege to be able to discern between our internal and external experiences. As we progress, perhaps, upon reaching enlightenment, this distinction may become less clear. This has been my ongoing quest, at times unsure where my internal world ends and the external world begins. You know, which part of me is truly me? That's why I feel like I'm in every part of the world. Because I don't even know if this is me or that is me. Can all of you see me now? Can you point to where I am? Use your hands and point. Can you see me? You've got it all wrong. You see, I am a mystic. Right now you are completely mistaken. This light shining upon me is not just physical light, but something deeper. It reflects, passes through your lenses, and reverses, as if entering your retinas. You know the whole story, don't you? So, where do you perceive I am right now? Within yourselves. Where have you perceived the whole world? Again, within yourselves. Have you ever experienced something genuinely outside your own beings? The answer is no. So, what I'm asking is, what really happens within you? Who should have the power to decide how this should unfold? What happens internally? Who should determine the paths that unfold? Another person? Certainly not. The responsibility falls on you to decide what should transpire within your own beings, isn't it? So if you take control of what unfolds internally, your entire life experience on this vast planet will be shaped by your own hands, by no one else but yourselves. The events around you may not be under your control, but how you experience life here is completely under your control. If you assume this, if you do not, anyone will determine this, perhaps not consciously, but by chance. How to stay happy and joyful. In a seminar, another participant deeply involved in the pursuit of serenity addresses Sadhguru. He seeks guidance on how to sustain happiness and joy throughout life, regardless of challenging circumstances that may arise. Sadhguru, with his unwavering wisdom, responds with profound and insightful insights, offering a path to transcend the vicissitudes of daily life and find a joy that permeates beyond external conditions. What's the big issue they're talking about? It's just about which job to take, whom to marry, where to go on vacation, whether to marry or not. You know, these decisions that occupy us daily. These are issues that, while important, may seem minor in the broader context of our lives. Choosing whom to marry is not a trivial choice. It carries significant implications for our future. However, humans have dealt with these decisions over millions of years of social and cultural evolution. With this accumulated experience, we've learned that while these choices have consequences, our well-being should not be completely determined by them. For someone who is constantly battling internal struggles, how will they cope with life's challenges and find peace? It doesn't arise in their lives. So, the first step is to work on being a blissful human being. Once they are blissful, they will do what is necessary, won't they? Right now, they can't do what is necessary because their happiness is always at stake. We all know that. Whatever job they choose, whoever they marry, it's just how they shape it. Every experience in life can be deeply enriching, or conversely, a source of discouragement. It all depends on the perspective they choose to adopt. There is absolutely nothing inherently wrong with their job, getting or losing a job, getting married, divorced, or remaining single. They are simply aspects of life that carry the weight we give them. The key lies in how we interpret and respond to these situations, as it is this interpretation that can turn something neutral into a source of distress or an opportunity for growth and learning. If they approach only this question, how not to turn everything into misery, everything else will fall into place. This is what we are working towards, how not to turn everything into misery. Once that is resolved, everything is resolved, isn't it? Yes, that comes next. If you don't even know how to be happy, don't set lofty goals like enlightenment. They are too distant for you. You're trivializing something fundamental in your lives with a simplistic definition. Happiness isn't just a state of mind. It forms the basis of the quality of life you live here, isn't it? Is happiness really that insignificant? There's no definitive formula for what's right or wrong in your lives. The real question lies in knowing how to prevent any situation from becoming an unbearable burden. If you can master this, then any decision you make will be the right one. If you allow circumstances to negatively affect you, then any choice will seem misguided. It's this ability to maintain a balanced perspective that truly matters. The other issues that arise, like choosing between different paths or resolving everyday dilemmas, are, in comparison, trivial. What's fundamental is how you face these choices and turn each experience into an opportunity for growth and personal development. Thank you for watching and exploring these profound reflections with us. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the Seeds of Mystic Wisdom channel for more transformative insights, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your interaction is crucial for us to continue bringing content that inspires and enriches. Until the next journey of inner and outer discoveries.